Hello, friends and fellow scouts. All right. Hey, Bug. Well, that's a quick start. Fossil aphid. All right. So I just swilled back a cup of wonderful Ethiopian coffee I had been gifted recently, right before recording here. So it'll either help or make matters much worse. We'll find out very quickly for this little postal carrier how we do. Let's go and see how everybody is for their requests, though. I don't know. It's funny, I was just looking at my little berry patch here. Again, seeing some of the stuff that getting posted on Twitter for this game with people's setups and stuff. I just feel ashamed. nothing but shame. The unbelievable, the wonderful details that people are putting into their little areas is just absolutely a delight. It must be really wonderful for the developers to see such terrific creativity. I hope they never see this, because it's scary how little I've really done to decorate my wonderful island. Let's talk to you, Ted. Geologists love riddles. This rock rhymes with the word that is German for black. Schwartz. Quartz. Alright. It was near 3 skulls. Okay, maybe we'll have better luck with the 3 skull puzzle this time. We've gotten that one a few times in a row, so let's see if I can remember. There's the one by the beach. And there's the one that's over by Dahlia of Cosgrove. So we'll see if that's either of those. And this little buddy wants you got a hanker for things I don't have, so tough potatoes. Bruin wants some jam. I've got your stuff here, Bruin. Okay, and an egg. Okay, let me. Ooh, the selection. It's funny. I think it might be a bit of a menu bug with the selection, at least on PC. It acts weird when you. Oh, perfect. It is ironic. I do think it must register like what the critters have been asking for here, what the imps want, because a number of times I've been gifted the thing that an imp or an animal is requesting. So I wonder if it does a check on requests or something. What is that one? Oh, that one moved us ahead a little bit on our happy imp essence. Wonderful. Let's put back our net. Actually, let's learn our rare steampunk fence crafting recipe. I'm not so big on the fences. I'll be honest. I don't know. I like the displays, but the fencing I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know how to make it work for me in a really nice way. Okay, so there's Dahlia. Let's go check up at the 3 skulls here. I'm seeing nothing. I don't think there's anything there for us. Let's continue on here. Who else has a request today? So I see Pius. Right, oh, Pius moved on. That's right. Pius is transcended. Boy, Ursula has a thing though, so let's go and talk to her. Okay. What would she like? She wants her spade. One of the imps has it. And there's an imp that wants a mushroom. But I'm going to be honest, I feel like I'm going to be hurling 200 mushrooms over there. I just saw a bug. It went away. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to go load up on mushrooms. Oh my gosh. Okay, Arjun wants a cap. He really likes that cap, and it keeps getting lost. It must be the most frustrating thing for him. It's just perpetual. No one will let him alone. Now, I don't think Alison needed anything, did she? Oh, my tool broke. Okay. But we did get some spirit essence. 14 in. Okay, this is a bro bug. Oh, something. I'm not sure. Hey, Mr. Kit. We'll come and see you in a minute, actually. Okay, Mr. Gruffle. Oh, lots of things. Okay, let's see. Broken tool. Can we fix it? Thankfully, we had the stuff. Hoorah! Okay, let's keep on here. There's 1 skull. That's not going to do it. We need 3. I demand 3. Oh, okay, this is like an acorn whatever. Or something. Eastern Firefly. My bug identification is 0 for 100 so far. Okay, there's some sad imps now. How close are they going to be today, I wonder? What would you like there, Mayor? By a pile of skulls. Near the post office. Obviously. What is this? Old Sapid. Tasty Scuttler. These are, oh, piles of things. There was too many. There was like 3 bugs. This thing got in my way. Leave me henceforth. Go away. I can't even talk because the bug is so irritating. Okay, we've got ourselves some tasty greens. Oh, hello, finally! We got ourselves another piece of treasure map. So, what does that give us now? Does it say how many we have? We own 7. We need 8. Oh my gosh. I swear that's going to keep me playing this game. It's going to drive me absolutely batty until I get the treasure in this game. I'm going to have to start digging like a frenzy every time I see something. It took a long time though to get that most recent piece. I feel like it's been quite a few episodes. Even in death, the High Priest continues to serve us, and is his devotion not inspiring? Indeed, thou couldst learn much from Pius of Gris on the subject of displaying proper respect. Perhaps we should refer thee to His Holiness for lessons. Oh. Okay, sup, dude. Like, interrupt us not with thine inconsequential words, Shade. We are attempting communion with the great ancestors. O ancestor, speak through us, that we may regain your wisdom. Shall we take our tea in the drawing room today or the East Garden? Perhaps they are busy at the moment. I thought he wanted some. He doesn't. Alright, well, that's cool. The pile of bones here. What is in here? Hat? Coffee cup. Ah, that's the pile of bones she spoke of. Very nice. Alright, here you go. You should cherish that offering. It's a coffee cup. Is there anything finer in the world? Alright. And here's another bug. Oh. Slow down, man. Again, I may have had coffee, but I'm still not that quick. There we are. Priest fly. Look at these 2 greens right next to each other. These are the things that intrigue me, as we don't often see 2 huge greens that close. This little fuzzy guy, I think, has been here since last time. I'm willing to bet I don't have anything new. Okay, any of y'all need chasing? Okay, that little sad imp. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. So that one and this one are actually really close, and I might have enough. Is that close enough? No. Okay. Really? Dude. Like, really? Like, okay. I do see that there is a pile of, like, bones here. Maybe this is messing up. Here's a raw mineral. We have some quartz. Okay. Is that enough to draw that one over? These 2 are being super difficult. Okay, fine. There we go. Okay, and then how about here? How about here? And how about here? Somebody? Okay, are you guys, like, in love? Are you happy? No, you're inconsolable. There we go, now they're happy. Okay, whoa, we got a pile of good stuff there. Well, hello. Was that 14 of 30? And I can't get the rest of my goods. Alright, let's go and see if we have anything doubtful that the captain desires. I don't think we do. No, captain does not care. It's interesting, he hasn't had a quest in a long time. I'm wondering if we're in fact not going to have, if just getting off the rock concludes with him or something. Okay, so That was a lot of doodads. Let's just keep on trucking here and get... I love that imp that has that little red face. It's just so irritated. I had no idea what's caused the source of, what's the word, consternation? The irritation of that little... Okay, we got one of the mushrooms that we would need. I'm still not feeling super jazzed about the probability of making that all work. Rough King's Crown. Again, I feel like... I don't feel like I'm really going to see many shell variations here, am I? Me. Alright. Rough Dog Winkle. And this is going to be... Oh, no. Don't feed them. You can't feed the grub. It's a garden slug. It doesn't need food. Okay, is there anything else good along the beach here, though? Oh, that looked like a shell. 'Twas not a shell. Oh, no, that's it. Alright. So we've got... Oh, we have the one piece of quartz already. So we are looking for an imp that needs a shakedown. So we'll go and find that, I guess. Blooms and imps. So the blooms are probably over by Ted anyway. Yeah, they are. Okay, so 3 blooms. That's 4 blooms. There we go, it's back here. And we got a hat. Kapoof. That's nice. Here you go, buddy. Quartz, yes. Rocks are fun. And we get a gold bar hitting us in the head. Alright, I appreciate that, Ted. That's nice of you. Okay. So in films last night, I tried to improbably start a movie I've seen, but again, not since I was like a kid. Moonstruck. My wife said, "Why are you watching that?" And I was like, I don't really remember this movie. I know I've seen it, but it's been way too long. And I was curious how insane Nicolas Cage is in it. And figured out, everybody's good. I mean, Cher's amazing. Danny Aiello is, he's solid. So I was like, and I just seen Danny Aiello and Do the Right Thing. I thought, oh, it's time to watch some more old Danny Aiello movies. It's a thing, man. It's the romance is just heating up, and so far I'm like, what now? That movie, I feel like could not be made outside of it. Like, it's a very 1980s or like 1940s. Like it feels very classic as in like classic cinema, not as in like a classic. It feels very weird. His Wolfman antics are super not cool, and the whole thing just feels very like retrograde. Anyway, I was like, whoa, yeah, this is weird. But we'll see. And he's definitely, like, over the top is the definition of Nicolas Cage in that movie. There's our imp. But first, let's dig a hole in the ground. Okay, come on, bud. There we go, we got our trowel. Okay, we got all of our things. We're like 14 minutes. I think we've wrapped up that stuff. that was quick. Arjun's gonna chuck some stuff at us. Oh, I don't know that I have room. Okay, we learned a zombie bear experiment. What? Oh my gosh. 24 happy imp essences to get that. I gotta see what this is. And what else do we got? Mysterious gothic crafting table. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool to me. I don't know. Alright, oh, there's the one that needs the... Okay, let's see if we can do this. Dude, okay, there's your mushroom. Ah, no, not you. Don't be bad. Okay, I'm gonna wait here. Okay, let's go over here. Alright, let's see if he reappears. Oh. Okay, is that... No, that's way too far. Let's go over and fetch our mushroom. Whatever planet we threw it on. Okay. Oh, again, I keep not activating it. There we are. Is that enough? Yeah, I think the right one went for it. Hey, buddy. Okay. Whoa, still only 14 out of 30. We'll see that zombie thing now. That sounds intriguing. Whatever that was. This bug here, what is this? Memory of Impossible Love. Again, it sounds like Moonstruck. I'm gonna push through it. It's not bad. It's just like incredibly weird. And yeah, Nicolas Cage is so over the top. But again, I couldn't imagine that movie. I was like, I often think when I watch a movie that's over 20, 30 years old, I think, who would play in a remake? The mental game of that, and that's one of the movies I'm like, nobody. Why would you remake this? Please don't remake this. I don't. It's not bad. It's just like, yeah, just very weirdly retrograde, and it's anyway, interesting. Let's go and put this bucket over here by this snowman. He doesn't feel well. He's just like, you know what? Or he's been cleaning all this machinery and he's throwing his hands up in the air. He's like, you know what? I've had it with this. I've had it. I tell you. Oh, it's good. You got a pizza oven here. That's very moonlighting. Or moonstruck, whatever it's called. Moonstruck. Did I say moonlighting? I hope not. That's another 80s thing. Oh boy. Okay, let's go now, and that's what you're going to get when I've had coffee before I record, is that my brain is even more of a pinball machine than it usually is. And we're all full. Let's go and drop off or sell some stuff and see what we have happening with Mr. Kit. The imps are definitely traveling in pack formation there. Okay, Mr. Kit. Wow. Still more extra storage. Okay. Did it say... Oh, even though it technically doesn't go in my inventory, I still have to clear space. That's interesting. Okay, I might keep this legendary critter. Okay. Let's see what else we have. And that's it. Now we buy. Oh. Okay, weird. We could probably buy some more flowers here, right? Happy deer? I should have looked to see if that was actually new. I think it is. Spirit imp. Yes, okay, because we're looking for a happy imp. And apple tree. Sure. That sounds fine. Alright, let's go now. And see if we have got any stuff. No, nothing for Flamey, but we can drop some things off. Because we've done a lot of things today. I'm going to keep that one. And we'll keep all of our regular stuff. And we'll put our magical piece of map in here. I'm excited about that. So where were we with the other one? Oh boy. It's going all the way down to the bottom here. Okay, you know, I probably could consolidate. I mean, I've got... Oh yeah, legendary relics. Oh, these are mythical relics. Right. And that's right, I was saving, but I don't really probably need all three of these. Whatever. I think I cleared out a few spaces. Oh, we got 2 extra spaces, look at us. So yeah, we got 7 of 8 of the treasure map. I don't know if we do anything with the pearls at any point. Okay, maybe yeah, so Dahlia's probably going to get that. And at some point, I guess, maybe we have to give... I thought we already gave a grog mug. Complete. So we own 2 of the 5 fragment messages. Right, and we do get these via fishing. So I haven't been fishing enough. probably to do that. Okay, so let's also go drop off our stuff and maybe go do a little bit of that. Speaking of, let's put this bush over here. There we go. Is that a new kind of berry? I don't think so. That's all it is, right? Yeah, it's not a new collectible. And the other ones we'll go put. You know what? I might put, because there's these 3 trees here. They're kind of nice. Take some fruit from these 3 things. Why not? There we go. So yeah, we don't move ahead, progress with anything today, really. I don't think, which is fine. I think it's some days we just won't. But we're so close on some of the things. Okay, so let's burn up these. Yeah, those are all new, or not new. Sorry. There we go. Bunch of roasted fruit. Some iron and some silver. Let's put it away now. Oh, there we go. You know what? I'll hang on to these. Oh, I've got more of these. Oh, good. I thought I was out. I'll just hang on to them. That's fine. We have enough space. It doesn't really matter. While we're at it, though, let's go and see if there's any new clothes. Oh, there is. Cardigan. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Okay, we're going to buy that, but not wear it. What is that? Oh, wooden jumpsuit. Oh, that's neat. Not going to wear it, but that's really cool. Long sleeve t-shirt. Also cute, but no. And green toque. Cool, cute, but no. Oh, I'm wearing no scarf. I didn't mean to. And my baseball hat. Okay, I guess that's fine. I'm wearing this now. And then also I wanted to put flowers here. Okay. Oh, I put that one kind of behind something there. Oh, what was that? Did I lower? Pick up. Yeah, I feel like I might have actually made that. Does it want to be more over here, the lilac? Yeah, there we go. Let's be over by the flowering bushes. Okay, so we can go and give those away now. Then we'll go and go do some fishing. And I can't not pick up all the shells. I don't think any of them are relevant. Okay, there we are. 2 new flowers. 120 and 121 out of 361. Alright. Oh, hold up, I got dowsing to do. Okay, let's do that. Because I do like to get that out of the way. I don't like sitting on that. What is that bug? Commission vampire. Nah. Nope, nothing new there. Okay, we're getting warmer. Oh good, we're nice and toasty here. There we go. 1 down. And there it is. Okay. Holy Chalice. I think it's holy, I think we've seen it before. Also aphid. No, is it down? No, it must be up. There we go, we're toasty. There it is. 2 down. Okay, what is that? It is a crimson robe. Hey, bug. I'm not going to even bother. No, still nothing here. Check the pile here. No. Nothing doing there. Okay. Is that a bird? Oh, that's an imp that wants a... Okay, I'll have to remember that. There's an imp wanting a almond there. Or a whatever that thing is. No, nothing. Okay, well, let's go collect nuts while we're at it then. Right, that's a walnut, which it said to me before I started shaking it, but then I was like, oh, I'm committed. Yeah, pecan. That's the thing I'm looking for, pecan. Okay, there we are. There, done. And there we go. But we broke something and we got free essence, and that's fine. We'll take this. This bug is so patient. It's like over a little over this way. A bit more this way, please. Okay, now let's get this thing done. Master dowsing rod repaired. Okay, let's go and sell some things. Alright. It had a weird, pursuant to our talking about John Barrymore, the other episode, was trying to contextualize who John Barrymore, it was a random, that's what it was. We were talking about like kind of weird stuff, and it got to I was like, oh, did you know that well, we've seen lots of Barrymore films, so he knows John Barrymore and Lionel Barrymore very well. And so I said, oh, did you know about, like, have you ever heard of Drew Barrymore, who was an actress in the day? And I was like, nope. And then I was like, oh. And this is the funny part, because you with the internet, you can't assume that anybody... nothing's obscure. Like, I assume a kid today has heard of probably everything. So I was like, have you ever heard of Tom Green? He's like, oh, of course I have. He's a streamer. No, not that one. And then that got into explaining, he's a famous Canadian. And trying to contextualize what and whom Tom Green was in of the time period of his antics. And I was like, wow, okay, it just is like, here's a picture, and then just kind of gave up. But it is funny because I never take for granted anymore what my kids haven't heard of, because they are so versed in weird stuff that you're like, there's a chance they know all about this. I don't know what's come back around. I don't know where the conversation is with anything. And it is, sometimes I'm very surprised by the references and weird stuff that young people are aware of. And like when I was a kid, I would have been oblivious to so many things. But it's interesting is how I've commented on this before, I think, especially with the kinds of movies we watch and things in my house. My kids don't have a very strong sense of like time, like as in like. I'll contextualize movies as in like World War I and II, and that's usually a big mark point for a lot of things we watch, or like Vietnam, or like I'll give it a historical context of why this film is interesting. So we usually talk about that kind of stuff, and it's a good way of trying to ground linear time and history together. And it's a good jumping off point for conversations, and. Sometimes, you realize like they know a lot, but also don't. and I can never assume what they do and don't know. It's the weirdest thing. I just find with my kids or other people's kids, sometimes they'll just like weird references, and then you're like, but are we having the same reference? And then quite often the answer is no, but it seems like we do. It's just so bizarre. But how in the past 20 years, like time has become like a thing that's sort of folded up and been put inside of a briefcase. It used to be the idea that when you had, there would be a reference, you know, when I was a kid, stuff in the 70s seemed like a billion years ago. And, oh, that's not going to do it. And then I realized now, like, stuff that I would be referencing has that same distance. Well, even more so. Oh wow, we got 5 skips. That was good. So there's weird, tremendous... yeah, I mean, my age it's throwing me for a loop, but also just that children can access like any information on any time period, and that was not the case when I grew up. If you missed a reference, that was that. Duke of Carp, I think we've seen. So at any rate, yeah, it's weird. So I don't assume, you know, kids have or haven't heard of things, but it does lead to some interesting conversations about reference points. It's weird. Yeah, this bug is just not gonna leave me alone. Buddy, I got holes to dig. Do you not understand this? I've got pennies to make here. Okay, leave me alone. What was that bug anyway? Miss Momosi, you swear you killed it. Okay, let's continue along here. There we are. You. Nope. How about you? That's good. Up we go. Oh, that's an interesting. Wistful trout. That one might be new. Another hole in the ground. I'm really excited to find like another bit of that map. I really want to finish that map before we're done this playthrough. that I think is like the most important thing at this point that I'm most interested in. I'd like to finish the other thing too, the bits of the scraps of commentary, but I feel like that's maybe farther from probable with my fishing habits. I don't feel like I fished nearly enough to get that accomplished. No, that's whatever that was. We've seen it. Let's try it back over here. Okay, let's go with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am missing it. Okay, see, I feel like that one's gonna be... well, it's gonna be okay. But it's not... oh, 6 skips. Ooh, hello. That got us 10 quartz gemstones. So it does seem to be pretty consistent with your haul, like what you're going to get because of your... 6 seems to get you that. I think we've had the exact same before. 5 gets you like $100 and gift certificate to Toys R Us, and you're like, there, I can't, and... how about you, little one? Longneck eel. They're not the ones I expect anymore with this new season. They look similar, but they're not. Well, what is that? Brooder. Okay, I think we've seen that. The Cronenbergian fish. How about you? Oh, there we go. And... alright, you. What's going on? I definitely noticed in the past few years, sense, reference point sense, and like just paying any attention to anything has gone out the window for me though. Like, particularly with music and things like that. I was visiting somebody and we were talking just randomly about musical stuff, and I was thinking, I'm a big fan of John Stanier, whatever his name is, the drummer, and his work on, what is it, Tomahawk and Battles. He's a phenomenal drummer, but I really enjoy Battles. And I was like, yeah, I wonder if they have a new album. I was like, oh no, I've missed at least 2. It's like, wow. Oh yeah, I have no sense of time. I was like, what? Like in the past 6 years, just things have flown past me. And it's one of those years like, wow, okay, there's a lot of things I've missed that I would like to catch up on, which is always nice. I'm at no loss for things, I guess. That's a good way. Just unjack for like a few years, and then you come back to it and you go, oh my gosh, there's so many cool things now to catch up with. So I'm excited. I haven't even bothered going online at all to listen, because I just been too busy. But I'm like looking forward to sitting down and listening to a whole pile of Battles. One of those bands, I don't know. I don't know if their later work will hold up as well. When bands change their lineups too much, sometimes you're like, is it still the same band? Is it still as interesting? No idea. We'll see. The first few albums were very good. Come on. And let's see. That seemed like a new one. I used to be a very big fan of, I say used to because I haven't kept up in the same time period, of a lot of the New York jazz scene, and especially a lot of the musicians that worked around John Zorn and his Zadig label. And I so have not kept up with any of that, and I can't even fathom how many things I've missed, like probably dozens and dozens and dozens, because they're so productive. Because it seems like jazz music is put out at a fairly tight clip, especially improvised music. So you hit a point where it's almost, there's too much to catch up on. I feel that way sometimes with some TV. Like, do I really want to start? This is already 5 seasons in. That's either joy, or that is a thing I want to avoid. And it's sometimes like I see 2 seasons, and I think maybe I could do 2 seasons. How long are they? 8 episodes? I can do 8 episodes. 27 episodes? No, I can't do 27. Like, that's 50 bits of things to consume. That's too much. That's why I'm always amazed that anyone will watch my Stardew Valley series. At this point, 900 and some, then I don't even know, 920 some episodes, something like that. This year I've had a handful of people who watched through the entire series this past year and a bit. I don't know how. It blows me away, and it's delightful to hear that. I actually thought once I got about 300 or 400 in, I thought no one is ever going to watch this. Like, I may as well just stream this because I don't see how anybody could get through it. But why not? It's just background noise for somebody, and that's cool. Especially seeing the way that people I know listen to podcasts. Like, I don't know that people really listen to podcasts. And as much as they kind of listen to podcasts and kind of have it on in the background. I mean, sometimes that you really got to listen to podcasts. But and that's the way I really listen to podcasts. I don't do background noise. I'm either engaged or I'm not engaged with something. And I can't have background noise. And so I have not listened. I used to, many years ago, back when I used to do podcasts, I used to pay like a lot of, I enjoyed the medium. I still enjoy it. No time for it really, or I don't make the time for it. And I can't even imagine now trying to catch up with some of the podcasts I used to listen to. Remember, like early on, like listening to like Mark Maron's podcasts, kind of like way back, and at a certain point, I just was like, I can't do. I got sick of listening to it, but I was also like, I can't now keep up with this. I had missed so many. I was just like, no, whatever. If something's good, maybe. 99% Invisible got like that for me. Listened to like the first maybe, I don't know, a couple hundred or something, and then I was like, I just stopped listening to it. And then there was like a billion more, or however many, I don't know. I've listened to for years, and then it was like, no, this is too much. It's too much backlog. It's a delight, but no. Oh wow, there is a lot of fishies here. For a while I used to always ask people for podcast recommendations. I stopped doing that because I was like, there's no chance I'm going to ever listen to this. It's a pointless pointless to ask. I saw one for, it was a history podcast this morning, and I thought, well, that sounds really good. That's another thing I should subscribe to that I definitely would need to turn off notifications and automatic downloads for because I won't listen to it. And yet somehow I'll be comforted by knowing that I have a subscription there. And that's how I get how people, you can have, like, I don't view having a lot of subscribers as necessarily meaningful. In as much as you get a percentage of subscribers are actual viewers, that is meaningful. But the number itself is meaningless. Like, we have now, 8,000 and something subscribers, and to me that's like a kind of meaningless number. I mean, it's interesting. It is crazy that it means that many people have engaged with what I'm doing, but I know realistically there's not 8,000 people watching a given episode because that's just not how it works. We subscribe to things and then we're like, if that catches our fancy, we just kind of like to put our thumb on it and go, oh, I'll just keep an eye on this. And I get that. I think that's how I treat a lot of things. I think all my YouTube subscriptions probably follow that same pattern. Do I actively watch it? No. No, I do not. Who has the time for the amount of content that's produced nowadays? I think the idea of being dedicated to a thing is so much easier to not do that nowadays. I think there's just so much produced that the idea of you're probably dedicated to a thing for a shorter period of time until it fits in your life, and you listen to it or watch it or read it for a bit, and then it drifts away, and then you may or may not come back to it, and yeah, it's all good. I think that's how I listen to things and read and watch things now. But obsessing about those things is not important, I think, now. I think you could almost hide those metrics nowadays, really, because although it's weird, I do find the more more subscribers we've gotten, the more you get, and there's a kind of weird legitimizing factor to it. It's like, oh, other people like this, therefore it must be good. I think there's a certain element of that in the way we subscribe to things. Like, if I would feel the same way. If I see something that has 10 subscribers, I'm like, is it because it's terrible? Or is it just because that they just haven't attracted an audience yet? And it's difficult to know until you sit and then give your time to it and vet it for the other people by choosing to subscribe or not. That's a weird idea. Like, who has the time for that? So I get that it's like people will not subscribe to something that has a low count because it's like, I don't have the time to check this out if it's cruddy or not. There's simply too many possibilities. Alright, fishy. Come on. Well, we've done a pretty good loop. We're almost full, inventory-wise. We've definitely got some stuff to donate. I was going to just fill up, and then we'll go see what the captain wants. I might keep going around a little bit. Okay, and 34. Hopefully we don't have to go too far to find some more fish. What about that thing is? Okay, I'm just going to pull that in. I am more interested in the fish though this time. I'd really like to get another one of our mystery bits. Our lost note, our scrap of paper. Okay. That was a doppelganger. Okay, well, we've seen that. Edamame mold. Eh. And then this thing here. Oh, hot diggity. That one jumped. Lovelorn lump something? I don't even know. That was a curious name. Maybe that is the thing I haven't seen yet. Let us see. Captain. What do we have here? Really? We have the wistful trout. Stories are told of this magnificent specimen. Apparently the stories aren't that interesting because we only need one. The stories are that good because it's the only one. 35 out of 60. Medium fish. Alright, let's go and torch up some of these other ones then. goodness. Alright, let's see here. I guess I'll keep the legendary. Oh, that's a fair number. What do we get there? 70 charred fish bones, alright. Put stuff in storage. Okay, and these can go away. And we can sell these things. Now, how many fish bones do we have in general? Okay. Just smashing the game pad here. Oh wow, we have like 400. Okay, that's plenty. Maybe I'll make some of those oyster truffle. Go away. Okay, let's check out the new things. Mysterious Gothic table. It's alright. It's not nothing. Unique wicker small sculpture. It's kind of cute, but that takes a lot of joyous dear essences. Like, wow. That takes 150. Well, that is a flex if you've got that on your island. And a rare steampunk fence. Yeah, that's not... I don't know. I guess that's cool. I don't know. I haven't tried to putting any of the fences like that. Zombie bear experiment. I really want that. I actually think I might want that more than the one I've got pinned. Honestly, that is so bizarre. Okay. Frog merry-go-round. That's pretty cute, I gotta say. And a star. That's kind of nice. So I need to make a bunch of pigment, really, so I can do some of these things. Okay, where's the things? I had been making a pile of them with my charred bones, because I don't really need the charred bones. Let's see here. There's probably other things now. I'm sure there's other things I could be making. I'm kind of lazy to look through all of this. There's so many things. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, there we go. So, the Wilted Memorial and the Counting Sheep statue. Oh. Okay, I'll just craft a bunch of these. Craft 89 of those. Sure. We can get fish bones easily enough. I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, you can only pin one thing at a time. Alright, well that's fine. We've now pinned this. This is objectively really cool, so... okay. So that was 300 and we're at 330,000. We're not enough yet for another chest. That one's orange. I wonder if the... what color is our existing one? It's also orange. So they're all just kind of the same, I guess. Chestnut grub. Okay, oh, here's more shells, though. I swear, once you kind of do a loop, you get, like, interesting stuff sort of comes out. Like, look at all these fish here. And, no, we've seen all those. Okay, well, let's... Oh. Let's grab these fish. It's a whole school here. Okay, how about you? And it's coming along. We've got 2 eels here, which is interesting. Actually 3. So maybe something. Dedgar. Oh no! Ah, rat-a-tat-tat. That went through. I did not think it would go that far. I well overshot that. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, and we have a, I think an essence here. Maybe this. Okay, we'll get rid of this fish first. Need a plan. It's good when I'm talking and I'm not overthinking my fishing. I think that's another thing. In these games when you're like, you really want to get something, I tend to like overshoot it or like clobber the thing because I'm almost nervous about it. There we go, what is that one? Spirit Imp Essence. Yeah. Okay, that eel? Are you going to come in, or are you going to stay out there? What would you like to do? There, oh, you, yes, that's it. Oh, not quite. And there we go. And we have a swole carp. It is full of itself, I guess. There we are. That was a quick one. What do we have here? I don't know. Because I hit my button too fast. Okay, and then we come over here and try this one. There we go. Come on. Come on. And... oh, what is that? Featherback. So I could definitely see that you would need the other chests in this game if you were going to be doing collectibles, like you were going to craft everything and you wanted everything and you wanted to build different zones. That makes a lot of sense. I think for me, I'm not as concerned with crafting too many chests because that leaf threw me off. I thought it was another tiny fish. I was like, what? I'm not going to probably craft all the things in the game, so I don't know if it necessarily applies to me as much. We'll see. There you go, big fish. Come on. Come on. Oh, they take too long. Sometimes. I think we've almost done our fill of fishing. We've done quite a bit. What was that? Trumpet fish? No. Okay, and you. No, that was definitely nowhere. Oh, really? That was close enough. This can't be a good fish. That shouldn't have been remotely close enough. Okay, alewife. Captain? No. Captain's like, keep trying, kid. Keep trying. Not a thing, my friend. Alright, we'll try a few more. Oh, they've respawned over here. Part of me, like, it's nice to... I feel like there's like definitely a point at which you get more stuff. I don't know. I don't understand that, like, the underlying... I haven't clicked into the underlying mechanics of this well enough to know at what point we're seeing, like, if you get a fresh percentage of fish on respawn, if you clear it out, does that just have the same probability of spawning rare things? I have no idea how the underlying mechanics of this game work. So it's kind of like, it seems like we're getting things. I don't know. No idea if that's true. I feel like it might just be the same random percentage every time you're fishing, but I'm always surprised by the... Oop, that's not far enough. Some of the sophisticated things. I'm mostly on Twitter to follow games Twitter and to follow game development on upcoming things and watch things in production. And it's always exciting. You see game art and get a sense of like what's coming out and what's going to be interesting. Yeah, what studios are doing cool stuff. And you overhear there's lots here. Some really interesting conversations. Like one developer was asking today about keyboard rebindings, and then another developer started explaining what they took into account when they did rebindings, and making assumptions like when you're writing your game code of like, what is a user going to try and do? And so what they were like, well, I assume that the user might remap like the WASD keys for the arrow keys, and in which case I would want them to be able to use those keys in the menu, but I'm forcing them to keep escape as an escape to exit. I'm not letting them remap that. But then what if somebody wants to invert their up and down settings? And so like it gets, you realize like as a player, we take for granted these systems and these interfaces, that they just work and they feel very, that one seems like a new one. Godfish? Yeah. Wow, what does it say it is? Ooh, rare find, 1 gigantic fish. Nice. We take for granted a lot of these systems, and we just think, hey, like, we shouldn't notice it. I think that might be new as well. It should just work. It should just be nice and fluid and convenient, and we shouldn't find any friction in our use with it. And that is always the mark of an effective, user interface, is that you really don't notice. It doesn't get in your way. It does what you want it to do, and it's intuitive. You always bump up against things that you have to remap your brain a little bit. Like, for instance, I noticed in Garden Story with planting. I've recorded way ahead in that game, but it I went between 2 episodes. I had waited a little bit, and I suddenly forgot the mapping of like how to go through the steps of planting something, and it took me a minute to like remember how weird the whole process was. And it wasn't entirely intuitive. Once you do it, you go, oh yeah, okay, that's a nice process, but it's new to my brain's thinking. So that wasn't maybe the best process then, if it's not that intuitive and requires that much, like, you got to really think about what you're doing. But then you go, was there a better way of doing it? And then you go, I don't know that there was. Like, it's a weird thing. It involves multiple steps. Could you do that easier? I don't know. So sometimes it's not always the worst design, even when it doesn't seem as obvious as it could be. Sometimes it just can't be. Anyway, I admire a lot of the decisions that go into making games, and I realize like every little decision is so complicated, and it's sometimes the dumbest thing that we just go, oh, this or that, is like days of somebody working on it, honing it, trying it, throwing it out, redoing it. Do users want the A key or the X key? Like, how do you know? You can try it. And then making, there's some standards that a lot of people will follow, but anytime you try anything new or build anything slightly different, you've got to kind of reinvent the wheel a little bit, and that's a pretty daunting idea. But even knowing what is standard, how much work goes into that? Again, what do you allow users to rebind, and how does it affect your user interface, particularly menus? We don't think about that, we just use the game. But somebody has to spend a lot of time thinking about that. This idea of armchair game criticism is definitely the one thing I've learned from doing Let's Plays, is that it's really easy to make subjective criticisms of games, good, bad, etc., etc. And for people to talk about game engines like they know what they're talking about when they probably don't. And I definitely I'm wary of, like, I do treat the whole process of making them somewhat as a mysterious act, because it kind of is. The more I've learned, the more I realize I don't know anything about it, and it is a shockingly complicated thing. And you just go, even if there's elements of the game that are messed up, like a game like Hoka Life, which I bounced off of pretty hard, but I also respected the heck out of what they had accomplished with it, because my brain went, I know this must be really complicated to implement. And so I can respect it on that level. I don't understand it entirely from a technical point of view, but I can just go, I know it's more than I could imagine. So it's easy to just knock a game, but nobody's releasing generally a hot pile of garbage just because they're trying to make a buck. Usually if it hits your radar, it's like somebody's really put effort in, sometimes a year or two of their life dumped into this thing, and it's trying to understand what were they trying to accomplish with it, and then trying to gauge whether or not it works in that context. Looking carefully at their marketing language, like what really were my expectations in line with what they were attempting to sell? Or did I misread it? I definitely have played games where I realized later that I had kind of maybe misread or misinterpreted what they were getting at in the marketing text, and went, oh, this is not the game I thought it would be. I didn't sign up for that. Which I'm very careful now, I think, in the games I choose to play. If I see 2D platforming puzzler, I'm like, ugh. I love those kinds of games, but also I don't know. So it gets you thinking more. These seem to be kind of the same fish. I think I'm going to load up this one time. I didn't think I was going to go around again, but I thought, you know what, let's load up a second time, see if we can get a variety of new things. I'm really curious about how much there is that's new. It is interesting, like, even with, oh, dang it. Bonk that one in the head. With the number of fish we're getting, we're still seeing a lot of duplicates. As in, my inventory number doesn't seem to be going up that radically. Oh, there's one. Okay. Oh, here's the thing. We'll wait till it comes back this way, I think. It comes over fast. Oh my gosh. Now is it going to turn to the south or whatever? Western? Towards me? Come on. I don't know. No, it doesn't seem like it. Seems rather unpredictable though. It's now dipping its head into a hidden alcove under the shoreline. No, oh no, it's gone out in a bizarre direction. Okay, so let's move up here. Okay, is that gonna get you any closer? Come on. It really doesn't like angles. It really wants to be like completely... Oh no, that's... I'm worried that that's too close. Okay, is that a thing? There we go, that's finally it. Oh, and it went for it, wow. Okay, that's a bully chub. Wholly unpleasant fish. Okay, how are we looking around here? There's a few more. We've definitely cleared this map quite a bit. Okay, that was a quick one. Okay, and you. What are you thinking? Are you gonna go for it? It's gotta back up, it's gotta get a running start. Nope. Yeah, you can't decide, can you? It's good, it's fresh, I tell you. I just put it out this morning. It's wonderful. Come on. There we go. Whoa, bloodfin tuna. Ooh, that sounds newish. I don't know. Sounds unpleasant. I don't want to... Oh, rats, come on. I'm trying to get this one and walloping the other one. Bloodfin tuna sounds like something that's been... It's like a Victorian-era gangster, and it's... Or it's some kind of mobster, and it's like king of the ocean. You better watch out, bloodfin tuna's gonna come over here. Oh, not bloodfin tuna. Don't get on his bad side. Or whatever its bad side. Whatever bloodfin tuna is. I feel like only... it would be, if it were a male fish, it would be one that had given itself the moniker bloodfin tuna. And, in like that movie, Key Largo, is that well known? The Bogart movie with Edward G. Robinson. Is it Johnny Rocco, or whatever his name was? You feel like that's the kind of name a gangster gives themselves. It's like trying to act tough. No. Okay. Oh, that's a curious looking bug. What is that? Romantic Wanderer. Well, I think we've seen that. Okay, this fish here though, way out there. Come back over this way, my friend. Okay, you're very excited about that. Okay, well, we've seen that, whatever it is. And I do see an eel over here. Yeah, that was good. That was a good shot. Oh, that was lucky. Right in the noodles. Come on. It should have walked straight into that. Okay. That is a... something, something, something. Okay, let's go and now see the Let's go see the captain and see if we got anything good going on there. I want to know what that is. I'm going to walk along the beach then on the way back and pick up shells. Again, we're late enough into this episode that it feels like there could be some new things that have come along. Okay, Cap, I don't think he wants any of this stuff. Oh, he does. Yeah, no. 3. So the godfish, the porbeagle others, the blood fin tuna. Oh, okay. Okay, so 36 out of 60 medium and 33 out of 60 large. And was that it, or did I get them all? Capping? Yep, looks like we did. Rough buttercup lucine. I've only got enough room for one more. What do we have here? Okay, oh, that's stacked. Good. And then this one. Rough helix. That seems like... Is that a new? It is a new one. Okay, well... Let's go deal with some stuff and then we'll ditch that and then we'll end it here. This was a very long episode, but it was good to get some fishing done. That was a lot of fish. Don't know what we'll get there. That is 76 char bones. Okay. Oh, no, I want to sort this out. There we go. Okay, let's go and sell what we don't need. What do we got? That's new, not new. That is new. Okay, perfect. 2,200 coins. That's important. We need the money. It's we're gonna need cash when we get off the rock. What if we can use the money here anywhere else? Okay, let's archive that, and we've got 97 out of 256 shellfish. Wow. Alright. Let's go over to our fire, and I think we will call it a day. We will see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.